Welcome back. Thursday morning here on Squawk Asia. Asia now the mainstay for the world's middle class, creating a new addressable market for everything from chocolates to motorcycles. And it's not just growth giants China and India with the buying power. According to Standard Chartered, Southeast Asian consumers from places like Thailand, also the Philippines, are already catching up. Nirgunan Tiruchelvam is equities analyst at Standard Chartered. He joins us together with our guest host, Rob Pryor-Wandesford from CS around the desk here at the SGX. Nirgunan, great to see you again. Welcome back.
Thank you, Martin.
All right, so let's talk about this. What's hot and what's not in this whole Asian booming middle-class consumption thing?
Well, there's a basic structural trend where middle-class consumption is rising in Asia. Southeast Asia in particular is a region where people should pay attention to the middle-class story. And beer consumption is a very good way where you can see the rise of the Asian middle classes.
Okay. And it just hasn't just been through the crisis?
Absolutely not.
No?
It's a secular trend.
All right.
More people are consuming beer, more young people are entering the job market in these countries, and that means that there's a youthful consumption pattern which works very well for beer consumption.
Wow, so get a job, make your money, and start drinking.
Exactly.
Okay, that's okay. We've all done it, I guess.
Yeah.
Listen, Thailand and the Philippines, consumers there, the consumption story, you think is as strong as it is in India and China?
Yes. Asia has just become the largest market in the world for beer.
Yeah.
It's a case of Asia being the #1 market in terms of beer consumption. No other region has that same dynamic. Yeah. Southeast Asia in particular is a region where beer consumption is bound to rise. In Thailand, we expect beer consumption to rise by about 6% per annum in the next 3 years.
Wow. Rob, what does all this tell you?
It sounds very good news to me, I must say.
Yeah.
Is it just beer, or is it spirits as well? And I guess also, is it a lot of this good news, if you can call it that, is that priced in to the relevant stocks, do you think?
The stock which I think merits the most attention is a stock called Thai Beverages. It's listed here in Singapore with operations in Thailand. We expect upside of about 30%. The most interesting thing in this company is that there's going to be a shift over the next 3 years, a gradual shift from bottled beer to canned beer. You might notice that in most developing countries, beer is usually consumed in bottles. The problems with bottles is that bottles are have a bearing on the inventory collection, on the cash collection of a beverage operator. Once you have canned beer, your cash collection is far superior, and that has a direct impact on their free cash flow generation and hence their valuation. So that's where we see the dynamic in this company.
Wow, so interesting here. I'm just wondering, aside from the underlying product, or maybe even, let's talk about services here. How geared is the middle class in Asia? I mean, when we talk about places like, even in places like, let's say, China, mortgages, actually very few loans actually out there. Cars, still pretty much a cash purchase, but I mean, think of the potential. I mean,
yes.
How much of that's being tapped?
The Asian household is typically a lot less leveraged than the households in the West.
Yeah.
That is a great advantage for the consumer story. And I think consumption is going to rise as a consequence.
And can you play that theme?
Definitely.
Yeah.
Beer consumption is a theme where that would be apparent. Meat consumption is another. We're very optimistic on meat consumption. In Thailand, we expect meat consumption to rise sharply because Thailand is about to enter the income bracket of $5,000 per head. Once you cross that income per capita bracket, we find that meat consumption accelerates.
Steak threshold, right? Yeah.
Possibly the steak,
okay.
Yes.
Listen, Nirgunan, we got to go. Great to talk to you, sir. Happy holidays. See you next year. Nirgunan Tiruchelvam there from Standard Chartered. We're back with Rob Pryor-Wandesford from CS after these quick words.